press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back. The remaining concepts what we left regarding 17th A group element we will discuss now. So here last class we finished that the preparation and properties of chlorine, very important properties. I said that property with reaction with water, reaction with sodium hydroxide and reaction with ammonia and oxidation ability. So you have to concentrate that 4 properties are very important, and uses also very important. Poisonous gases, that is phosgene and tear gas, and next one is mustard gas. Those 3 are the very important formulas, and the chlorine is used to the preparation of pesticides like that as BHC and DDT, that is also called BHC, also called as gamaxin, and purification of water to kill the bacteria. So, and the preparation of chlorine from Deacon's process, 4HCl plus O2 gives rise to 2Cl2 plus H2O, 2H2O, and reaction takes place in the presence of CuCl2 and the temperature is 723 kelvins. Very important points, those you have to revise and practice the equations, then you will get idea about that. And the next one is the preparation and properties of hydrochloric acid, and followed by oxyacids of halogen, and the last topic interhalogen compounds. So 3 topics are left. So next one is unit name 17th A group elements. Preparation and properties of HCl. From this concept, one important property was there, so we should concentrate that when we discussed the concept. I will inform which topics, which properties are important, and here the hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is used as a lab reagent. Molecular formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. HCl is an example of covalent compound. Between hydrogen and chlorine, single covalent bond takes place. Hydrochloric acid is the strongest acid, not strongest, strong acid. So here, and this hydrochloric acid was introduced by the scientist named Glauber. So it is a scientist name. So he done one experiment at that time between sodium chloride versus sulfuric acid. Reaction takes place between sodium chloride, rock salt, versus sulfuric acid. The scientist name is Glauber. Was done the experiment between sodium chloride versus sulfuric acid, and he found one new gas. That gas is called as hydrochloric acid, and that gas contains hydrogen and chlorine. Thus that gas contains hydrogen and chlorine. This information was given by the scientist is Davy. This information was given by the scientist name is Davy. So hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid. Hydrogen chloride contains, one is hydrogen and second one is chlorine, and a reaction takes place between rock salt versus sulfuric acid. Nowadays this method only approaching in the laboratory nowadays. So this is only the laboratory preparation. So in the laboratory preparation, NaCl plus H2SO4 gives rise to NaHSO4 plus HCl. NaHSO4, sodium hydrogen sulfate. Remember the name. Sodium hydrogen sulfate. NaHSO4 is called as sodium hydrogen sulfate. Sodium hydrogen sulfate. And this sodium hydrogen sulfate further reacts with NaCl. Connected, simple it is. Gives rise to Na2SO4 plus HCl. It is called as sodium sulfate. And formation of what gas? Hydrogen chloride gas. Hydrogen chloride gas. Gas it is. Clear? Nowadays, what the scientists done in 1774, same process now we are using in the laboratory method. Preparation of hydrochloric acid from rock salt versus sulfuric acid. Sodium chloride combined with sulfuric acid gives rise to sodium hydrogen sulfate and formation of hydrochloric acid. And sodium hydrogen sulfate again reacts with sodium chloride, gives rise to sodium sulfate, again formation of hydrochloric acid. Clear? And many reactions, one of the byproduct will be the hydrochloric acid. Many reactions. If you found in some redox reactions in some P block elements reactions, you are finding hydrochloric acid is one of the byproduct. And H2 plus Cl2 gives rise to also HCl. That reaction takes place in the presence of sunlight. That reaction not utilized, not used in the laboratory method. Clear it is. So this is hydrochloric acid. This is not hydrochloric acid. This is hydrogen chloride. This is hydrogen chloride. What is the difference between hydrochloric acid and hydrogen chloride? Just wait, I will tell, I will explain later. So it is called as hydrogen chloride. So this was a simple preparation. And what are the physical properties of hydrogen chloride? Hydrogen chloride is gas. Hydrogen chloride is what it is? Gas. Which gas? Colorless gas. Pungent smell. So these are the physical properties. Colorless gas, pungent smell. The order was very it is a little bit tough to breathe. Colorless gas and pungent smell, and easily liquefied. Easily liquefied it is. And when it is dissolved in water, the compound is called as hydrochloric acid. It's aqueous solution of HCl gas. Aqueous solution of HCl gas is called as hydrochloric acid. This point was very important, my dear students. Aqueous solution of HCl is called what it is? Hydrochloric acid. So here what reaction takes place? HCl plus water gives rise to H3O plus aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous, and Ka is 10 power 7, large extent, Ka value is more dissociation, it ready to produce H plus ions. A substance which can ready to produce H plus ion is called as strong acid. What will be the Ka value? Ka value is the mathematical measurement for the strength of acid. Mathematical measurement of the strength of acid. Larger Ka, strong acid. If the Ka value is very less, that is weak acid. What will be the extent of ionization? extent of ionization is 10 power 7 times. 10 power 7 times it is. 10 power 7 times means it is very extremely high. Due to that reason, hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. HCl, normally HCl is named as hydrogen chloride gas. That's why what are the physical properties? It is a colorless gas, pungent smell. When it is dissolved in water, when it is dissolved in water, it becomes aqueous. It becomes aqueous. That aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid is aqueous solution of hydrogen chloride is called as hydrochloric acid. Just like looking like as a water. Already you know in the laboratory in reagent bottles, once you observe the titrations also takes place. Hydrogen chloride versus sodium hydroxide titrations, volumetric analysis. Hydrogen chloride just like appearing as a white color liquid, water liquid, just like as. So remember, when it is called as hydrochloric acid, aqueous solution of HCl gas. Aqueous solution of HCl gas is called as hydrochloric acid, and it is a pungent smell and easily liquefied. Easily liquefied. And here, what are the when temperature decreases, gas becomes liquid, liquid becomes solid. When it becomes solid, we can observe that hydrogen chloride is in the white color crystals. It can form white crystals. When it was in this, it undergoes freezing. It undergoes freezing. It is appeared as a white color crystalline powder, just like as a white color crystalline powder when it was in freezing. When it was in liquid, just like as a appearing colorless. When it was in gas, colorless gas. Liquid, colorless liquid, just like as the water. Just like as the water, just like what about that? That is just like compared to distilled water. Distilled water means it is a clean water. When you should add a few amount of concentrated HCl into water, it becomes very clear. That clear solution is called as hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. So it can easily liquefy, and when it undergoes freezes, then the freezing mixture is appear in the form of white crystalline powder. So, and it is a pungent smell, and this is a colorless gas. When it is dissolved in water, it is said to be hydrochloric acid. When it is dissolved in water, it is said to be what? Hydrochloric acid. And what is the boiling point? 189 Kelvin boiling point. The boiling point of hydrochloric acid is 189 Kelvin. It boils at 189 Kelvin temperature. 189 Kelvin temperature it will boils. And what is the freezing point? Freezing point is 159 Kelvin temperature. This is a freezing point, and this is a boiling point of hydrogen chloride, and it is readily soluble in water. Readily soluble in water due to the donation of proton to water molecule. So it is act as a strong acid. Hydrochloric acid is strong acid. So this will be the preparation hydrochloric acid in the laboratory. Rock salt or common salt. Common salt is treated with sulfuric acid. It liberates hydrochloric acid gas and formation of sodium hydrogen sulfate. This sodium hydrogen sulfate combined with again sodium chloride gives rise to sodium sulfate and formation of HCl. And what will be the chemical properties? Chemical properties regarding this hydrochloric acid. On that chemical properties, one property was very important. You have to concentrate that property, and remaining also you should read. Remaining properties also you should read. That was important reactions are there. And so what are the chemical properties? Chemical properties. Number 1, reaction with ammonia. Simple it is. When hydrochloric acid combined with ammonia gives rise to, this is called as ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, white dense fumes it is. In lab this experiment was there, it is white dense fumes. If the liberating gas is chloride or chloride, we have to one experiment was there in that qualitative analysis. Ammonium salts are combined with hydrochloric acid to liberate which fumes? White dense fumes. White dense fumes. Ammonia salt. Ammonia salt on heating, or you should add ammonia salt on heating, just use spaced one glass rod which can dip it into the hydrochloric acid, then we will get the white dense fumes. What are that white dense fumes? Means that white dense fumes are called as ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Clear it is. Hydrochloric acid combined with ammonia gives rise to ammonium chloride. And the next property was very important. So you should make a note, my dear students. This was very important. 3 parts hydrochloric acid plus 1 part HNO3 is called aqua regia. This point was very important, my dear students. Three parts concentrated sulfuric acid, 3 parts concentrated hydrochloric acid and 1 part nitric acid is called as aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Some noble metals are there. That particular noble metals are dissolved in this aqua regia. What are that noble metals? Gold and platinum. The metals gold and platinum can dissolved in aqua regia. Very important competitive bit is. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is the combination of 3 parts of hydrochloric acid, 1 part of nitric acid. 3 parts of hydrochloric acid and 1 part of nitric acid. What will be the use of this aqua regia? Some metals, those are said to be noble metals, which are dissolved in aqua regia. Dissolved in aqua regia. What will be the chemical reactions? Gold formula we know that Au, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3. When dissolved means it can be splits. HNO3 can be written as H plus NO3 minus. HCl can be written as H plus Cl minus. You will take gold, equation 1 gold, Au, Rm plus H plus NO3 minus plus Cl minus H plus NO3 minus HNO3. H plus Cl minus HCl gives rise to AuCl4 minus. AuCl4 minus, this is an example of complex compound. This is an example of complex compound. Tetrachlorido-R8 3 it is called as tetrachloro-R8, and formation of NO, nitric oxide, and formation of water molecule. This is a reaction takes place between gold versus aqua regia. Aqua regia contains NO3 minus ions, H plus ions, Cl minus ions. Cl minus ions, NO3 minus ions, H plus ions. You should add gold. Gold is solid. You should add gold, it will be soluble. Gold will be soluble in aqua regia. So balance this equation. 1H plus, 2H plus, you should add 2H2O suppose. 2 plus 1, 3 oxygens. 4H plus, 4Cl minus, because of number of chlorines 4Cl minus, 4Cl minus, number of oxygens 3, 1 plus 2, 3, number of hydrogens 2 to the 4 hydrogens, number of gold 1. So this was a balanced equation. Clear, my dear students? So remember this is very important reaction. Keep this reaction in your mind. Keep this reaction in your mind, or else keep this composition in your mind. Aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is 3 parts of hydrochloric acid and 1 part of nitric acid. What is the use of aqua regia? What is the use? Some noble metals just like as gold and silver can be dissolved in aqua regia. Dissolved in aqua regia. Let us consider platinum. Second equation, platinum plus H plus NO3 minus plus Cl minus gives rise to PtCl6 2 minus plus NO plus H2O. This compound is also said to be complex compound, hexachloridoplatinate 4. Once if you have after completion of that complex compounds, coordination compounds, then you will get the idea about the naming of these compounds. Tetrachlorido 3, hexachloridoplatinate 4, hexachloridoplatinate 4. Clear it is. So this is the second reaction, and in this second reaction we have to balance this reaction. Actually, if it is 6Cl, if you should take 6Cl here, Cl can balance. Number of oxygens 1 plus 1 2 was there here. Here 3 means you should add here 2H plus, suppose 2 to the 4 hydrogens. Here 4H plus, suppose you take like this, suppose if you should take like this, nitrogen balance, oxygens 3 balance, and platinum balance, hydrogen balance. But in this case, once you observe here 4 plus by 4 minus, in this case charges are not balanced. In case number 1, once you observe 4 plus 4 minus get cancelled, left side minus, right side minus get cancelled. Right side 1 negative charge is there, left side 1 negative charge get cancelled, 0. Here 4 minus will be there, here 4 plus will be there, get cancelled. So it is totally charges also balanced. But second equation, while we are writing like this, charges are not balanced because of here 6 minus 1 minus, 7 minus was there in left side, 7 minus, and here 4 plus means 3 minus, 7 minus 4, 3 we will get, 3 minus. While going to the right side 2 minus was there, 3 minus 2 minus are not balanced, 3 minus 2 minus are not balanced. So we required balancing a chemical reaction with respect to the stoichiometric coefficients. Like this type of equations you have to concentrate, like this type of equations you have to concentrate, because of these are the important questions from competitive point of view. So don't neglect and practice, then you will get the idea about this. So here, that's why you will do here 3 platinums, 3 platinum, 3 6 are 18 Cl minus, and here not 4H plus, here you will take 16H plus, and here 8H2O. Then you will get what will be the answer is 8 oxygens and 3 oxygens. Here 4 NO3, if you take 4 NO3, 4 3s are 12. Here 4 NO, 4 plus 8, 12. Right. This is a balanced equation, my dear students. Because of there is no alternate. Sometimes you have to by heart this. Clear it is. Otherwise, practice. If you are practice anyone this coefficient 3 platinums, then you will get 16 Cl will be getting out, and the remaining you should balance or you should practice. So these two reactions are very, very important, and this composition is called as aqua regia. Aqua regia is used to soluble of silver and platinum. Very, 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 very important question for competition point of view. Clear it is. Hydrogen chloride reacts with ammonia, gives rise to ammonium chloride, white dense fumes. And some more simple reactions are there. and before this hydrogen chloride dissolved in water gives rise to H3O plus aqueous and Cl minus aqueous. Ka is equal to 10 power 7. These are the chemical properties of hydrochloric acid, and this hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. It can decompose weak salts. It can decompose weak salts which can obtain from the oxy acids. Weak salts of oxy acids. Oxy acid means, what is the meaning of oxy acid? What is the meaning of oxy acid? Means oxy acid is the combination of one non-metal with hydrogen and oxygen. One non-metal with hydrogen and oxygen. That type of compounds are called as what? Oxy acids. Already we discussed H2SO4. H2SO4 is oxy acid, sulfur non-metal combined with H and O. I said oleum. What is oleum? H2S2O7 oleum, sulfur non-metal, hydrogen oxygen, oxy acid. H3PO4, phosphorus non-metal, hydrogen oxygen, oxy acid. Oxy acids are strong oxy acids are there, and also weak oxy acids are there. So hydrochloric acid is decompose some salts. Which type of salts? Salts which can obtained by weak oxy acids. Weak oxy acids. So what will be the chemical reactions? Once you observe the chemical reactions, then you will get the idea about this. Clear it is, my dear students. Make a note this is. Once you observe the chemical reactions, then you will get idea. Then it will be easy. So here suppose Na2CO3 plus HCl, what will be the answer? Carbonates. NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Clear it is. Sodium carbonate is a salt which can obtain from weak oxy acid. Clear it is. Na2CO3 plus HCl gives rise to NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Suppose instead of Na2CO3, if you will take Na2SO3, Na2SO3 plus HCl gives rise to 2NaCl plus H2O plus SO2. SO2 is called as sulfur dioxide. SO2 is called as what? Sulfur dioxide. Suppose if it was CaCO3, calcium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid, what will be the answer is calcium chloride plus H2O plus CO2. Calcium chloride plus H2O plus CO2. These all are the salts. These are the salts. So hydrochloric acid decomposing. The acid is decomposes. The acid decomposes the salts. Which type of salts? A salt which can obtained from weak oxy acids. Weak oxy acids. Because of it is a little bit strong compared to these salts. Clear? Compared to these salts, it is a little bit strong. Due to that reason, it can displace. It can decompose. Na2CO3 gives rise to NaCl. Na2SO3 also gives rise to NaCl. CaCO3 gives rise to CaCl2. Different type of reactions was there like this. Clear it is. So, suppose if you take instead of that NaHSO3, you will take NaHSO3 plus HCl gives rise to, here again we will get what it is, NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Here also sodium bicarbonate undecomposed gives rise to sodium chloride and H2O and carbon dioxide. Clear it is. So these all are the decomposition reactions. Hydrogen chloride is decomposes some salts. Hydrogen chloride decomposes some salts means suppose last equation, this is NaNO3 was there. NaNO3 plus HCl gives rise to NaCl plus NO plus NO2 plus H2O. NO nitric oxide, NO2 nitrogen dioxide, nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide, and formation of water molecules here. So 2NaNO3, 2NaCl, 2HCl. So here, my dear students, these are the general reactions regarding hydrochloric acid, and this hydrochloric acid is uses. What are the uses? It is used to the preparation of chlorine and used to the preparation of ammonium chloride and used to the preparation of glucose from starch and used to the preparation used as a lab reagent. Hydrochloric acid is used as a lab reagent. So these are the general uses you should read in the text. Clear? I hope you understood. This will be the simple and brief information regarding hydrochloric acid. After that hydrochloric acid, next topic is oxyacids of halogens. Oxyacids of halogens. So this is very, very important. We expect one question from this. In hydrochloric acid also, you concentrate more which reaction, that is aqua regia. What is the composition of aqua regia? It is a confusion point of view. Composition is there. Due to that, you avoid that confusions. HCl 3 parts, HNO3 1 part. 3 parts of HCl and 1 part of HNO3 is called as aqua regia. You should concentrate that reaction was very, 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 very important. It is clear. It is, and followed by next is the oxyacids of halogens. Oxyacids of halogens. Due to the small in size and more electronegativity, fluorine F can form only one oxyacid. Fluorine can form only one oxyacid, that is HOF. HOF due to the more electronegativity. Due to the small in size, fluorine is formed only one oxyacid, that is HOF. HOF. What will be the name of this compound? We will discuss now only. And while going to the chlorine, it is ready to form 4 types of oxyacids. 4 types. Actually, the oxyacids are 4 types. What are the 4 types? 4 types. What are the 4 types means? Type 1, hypohalous acid. Type 2, halous acid. Type 3, halic acid. Type 4, perhalic acid. These are the 4 types. So here we should again we should write this one later only. So here these are the 4 types of oxyacids: hypohalous acid, halous acid, halic acid, perhalic acid. Out of these 4 types, perhalic acids are strong. Perhalic acids are what it is? Strong. As electronegativity decreases, the central atom electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. Remember this point, very, very important. Central atom electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. Out of these 4 categories, perhalic acid Perhalic acid is very strong. What are the formulas? Hypohalous acid is represented by HXO. What is X? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Here what is X? X is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. HXO, hypohalous. HXO2, halous. HXO3, halic. HXO4, perhalic. These are the general formulas, my dear students. Make a note it is. Hypohalous, HXO. What is halous? HXO2. Halic, HXO3. Perhalic, HXO4. When these are combined with hydrogen, if hydrogen atom is not there, then those are said to be what? Ions. Which ions? Anions. Anions means, let us consider here XO minus, XO2 minus, XO3 minus, XO4 minus. XO minus, XO2 minus, XO3 minus, XO4 minus. Once you observe these examples, OUS, OUS, IC, IC. OUS is said to be us acids, us acids. IC is ic acids. So here us acid salts or ites. Us acid salts are ites, ites. Ic acid salts are aids. Remember, this is basic fundamental. Ic acid salts are aids. Us acid salts are ite. When these salts are formed, when acid eliminate H plus, base eliminates OH minus, acid eliminate H plus, acid donate H plus, acid donate H plus, what is remaining part is XO minus. Hypohalite, hal as this, remove this as, add it, hypohalite, hypohalite, this is called as hypohalite. Second one is hal, as remove as, add it, halite. Third one is hal, remove it, add it, halate. And fourth one perhalate, perhalate. Clear it is, perhalate. So here this is the basic fundamental points. Clear it is. These are the basic fundamental points. According to this only you will get idea about this. Clear. If it is Cl, what is X? X is called as halogen. X is halogen. When X is combines with H and O, X is combines with H and O, what we should write? Halous, halous. Halogen can be written as halous. Halogen can be written as halous. Suppose X is equal to chlorine, chlorus, chlorus. So if X is equal to chlorine, hypochlorous, HClO2, chlorous acid, HClO3, chloric acid, HClO4, perchloric acid, HBrO4, perbromic acid, HiO4 for iodic acid, iodic, chloric, bromic, chlorus, hypochlorus, hypobromous, hypoiodus, hypofluorous. Simple, where it is the HAL, HAL, remove that HAL and you should add the halogen. If chlorine was there, chlorus, chloric, perchloric. If bromine is there, bromus, bromic, perbromic, like that categories. Clear it is. So here you should remember this was a general basic fundamental things these are. Without these fundamentals it is how to revise this means by hearding only. If you know this fundamental trick, then easy to understand this concept. Clear it is. So it is simple, one and simple fundamental points. So simple, what is X? X is called as fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. X is called fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So then what are the examples regarding this? What are the examples? So we should observe that examples here. Due to the small electronegativity and due to the more electronegativity of fluorine and small in size, fluorine form only one oxy acid. This is very important competitive bit. Remember, fluorine form only one oxy acid, that is HFO. HFO. What it is? Hypohalous. Next category is halous. Next one, while going to the chlorine. Chlorine is ready to form 4 types of oxy acids, that is HClO, HClO2, HClO3, HClO4, HClO, HClO2, HClO3 and HClO4. While going to the bromine also form 3 types of oxy acids. Here this is hypohalous. Next category, halous. Next is halic. Last one is perhalic. While going to the next category, bromine, HBRO, not HBRO, HOBR we should write. HBRO only we should write, HBRO. Next, according to the NCERT, this compound is not exist. According to NCERT, this compound is not exist. But nowadays HBRO2 also exists at low temperatures. And next one is HBRO3. Next is HBRO4, HBRO3 and HBRO4. And we are going to the last category, where X is equal to I. Where X is equals to I, where X is equals to I, that is HiO, HiO3, HiO4. HBRO, HiO3, HiO4. Let us come to the point. Hypochlorous acid, chlorous acid, chloric acid, perchloric acid. Perchloric acid is strong acid. Perchloric acid is strong acid. What is acidic strength? HClO4 greater than, HClO3 greater than, HClO2 greater than, HClO. If electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. Electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. Remember, this point was very important. Electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. All oxyacids undergoes sp3 hybridization. All oxyacids undergoes sp3 hybridization. The geometry of the molecule is tetrahedral. Geometry of the molecule is tetrahedral. Let us consider first category. Geometry is 3 bond pairs plus 1 lone pair, 3 lone pairs plus 3 lone pairs plus 1 bond pair. The geometry is linear. Next one, 2 lone pairs plus 2 bond pairs. The geometry is angular shape. And next one is 1 lone pair plus 3 bond pairs is pyramidal. And last one is 0 lone pairs plus 4 bond pairs is tetrahedral geometry. And what will be the hybridization in these examples? The hybridization is sp3 hybridization. What is hybridization? sp3 hybridization. Central atom undergoes sp3 hybridization. Central atom undergoes. HClO4 is a strong acid and its conjugate base is weak. It is easily ionizes. HClO4 is easily ionizes into H plus ClO4 minus. Strong acid conjugate base is weak. Weak acid conjugate base is strong. Clear it is. And in these examples, if you consider this example, oxygen minus 2 oxidation number, hydrogen plus 1 oxidation number, oxygen minus 2, hydrogen plus 1, then what is chlorine oxidation number is plus 1. So in hypohalous, what is oxidation state of the element is plus 1. In hypohalous, the oxidation state of the element is plus 1. While coming to the second one is oxygen minus 2, 2 to the 4, and hydrogen plus 1, 4 minus 1, 3. In this category, plus 3 oxidation number. While coming to the next, 3 to the 6, 6 minus 1, 5, plus 5 oxidation number, and 4 to the 8, 8 minus 1, 7, plus 7 oxidation number. So here, these are the oxidation states. As oxidation number increases, acidic strength increases. As electronegativity decreases, acidic strength decreases. HClO4 is the strongest acid. Strongest acid is what means? Perchloric acid. And its conjugate base is very weak. Its conjugate base is very weak it is. What will be the order? HClO4 greater than, HClO3 greater than, HClO2 greater than HCl. Acidic strength it is. Weak acid HClO. Strongest acid is HClO4. While going this to this, acidic strength decreases because electronegativity decreases. Bromine electronegativity less than chlorine. Iodine electronegativity less than bromine and chlorine. Fluorine electronegativity more than chlorine, bromine, iodine. And fluorine only exists only one oxygen acid, that is HFO, hypofluorous acid. Hypofluorous acid, or it is a fluoric 1 acid. Clear it is. So these all are undergoes sp3 hybridizations, and geometry of the molecule is hypohalous plus 1, linear, halous, angular, halic, pyramidal, and parahalic is a tetrahedral. And while coming to the structures of the compounds, what will be the structure means linear. Linear means it is H bond O. It is ion actually. If you should write like this, it is Cl. HOCl, you should write like this. HOCl is a structure of what it is? Hypochlorous acid. In NCERT textbook, there was given some designs like this, rounding off this hydrogen, oxygen and chlorine, rounding off. While going to the HClO2, H bond like this, O bond, Cl, double bond O, it is HClO2. While going to the HClO3 like this, bond Cl bond, double bond O, and here double bond O, like this. Just you can increase one oxygen atoms. One oxygen atoms, you will get a linear, angular, pyramidal. We should arrange this structure into pyramidal shape, because we should require only the structure we required XO minus. XO minus means hypohalite. Hypohalite. Remove this. What about this? Remove one hydrogen from this. Remove one hydrogen from this. What we will get? ClO3 minus. ClO3 minus. What is ClO? Chloric acid. Remove one hydrogen. This is called as chlorate. Already in last class I said sodium chlorate. What is sodium chlorate? NaClO3. NaClO3 is sodium chlorate. NaClO is sodium hypochlorite. NaClO sodium hypochlorite. NaClO3 is sodium chlorate. These are the basic things you have to revise this. The structures are like this. Linear HOCl, simple. First you draw this one HOCl, and next structures you connect Cl with double bond oxygen. Connect with Cl with double bond oxygen, and the next one is the bond length decreases for chlorite ions and bond energy increases. Bond length decreases and bond energy increases. So what is the bond length order? It means BL order. Bond length ClO minus greater than decreases. ClO greater than, ClO2 minus greater than, ClO3 minus greater than, ClO4 minus. This is bond length. While coming to the bond energy, reverse order. Bond energy means because of here only single bonds are there. While coming to the double bond, double bond, double bond. Number of double bond means bond energy increases. Bond energy means we have to supply much more energy to break the bond. To break the bond we required more energy. Here single bond length more. Double bond length is short. Bond length decreases, bond energy increases. All atoms undergoes sp3 hybridization. And this was a very important, and you should, this question, this is a very important. HClO4 greater than, HClO3 greater than, HClO2 greater than, HClO. It is acidic strength order. This is acidic strength order. So my dear students, make a note regarding this. This is a bond length order, and bond energy order is reverse, and bond energy BE order ClO4 minus greater than, ClO3 minus greater than, ClO2 minus greater than, ClO minus, and you should practice and take one screenshot. This was very important information regarding oxy acids of chlorine. Clear? I hope you understood. Read the concept. Don't lose your confidence. Be practical, be confident, be practical, practice and believe NCERT. You should believe NCERT, then it will be good for further assistance. Clear? What are the questions from NEET? 99.99% from NCERT only. That's why if you are thorough for NEET, means at least you should revise the text minimum 3 to 4 times. Minimum you should read 3 to 4 times the text. Then you will get idea about that. Then easy to score 40 to 43 out of 45. Clear? So be practical, be confident, and subscribe the channel. Stay with us. Be safe. Have a nice day. Thank you.